Hello everyone and welcome to part 14 is it now? The start of season 2 with Liverpool in this Liverpool legacy save. Oh, and if you missed the transfer special yesterday, I suggest you go back and watch it now before you watch this. But we will recap the transfers in a second. But if you are enjoying the series, folks, do make sure you're leaving a big old thumbs up. And if you haven't already, also hit that subscribe button, because that does help me out greatly. And make sure you hit the bell as well. But without further ado, let us head on into the episode, boys and girls. Alright, and here we are on the transfers. Obviously you can see some of the ins there. There are some more that went through at the end of last season. The outs, in terms of big ones, in Grujic went to Porto for 7.75 million. Again, he's never really been a regular for Liverpool, always going out on loan. So that just made sense. Still made like 2 million profit on him from when they bought him. Naby Keita obviously went to Juventus. 43. Yeah, we made a loss on what they paid for him, but yeah, as you can see, he's never been a regular for Liverpool. Only played 8 times for us last season. Only 4 starts in the league. So that was a no-brainer. Didn't need him anymore. Thiago wanted to go out on loan, but yeah, we sold him. Apparently already valued at 148 million. Surprises me for Thiago. Yeah, we sold him for 20 million. So looking at that, again, wasn't really a regular. Only made 17 starts in the league. Started a fair few, but we've upgraded. We've massively upgraded the midfield. Then Oxlade-Chamberlain, 52 million to Wolves. I think 36.5 of that is up front. Then the rest is instalments. Yeah, again, another one who's not really featured for us. So, and wanted to clear out some of the older players. I mean, yeah, he's only 28, but wanted to freshen the team up. Then Minamino went to Porto, 20 mil. Good bit of profit on what Liverpool paid for him. Again, another one. Played a few games, only had 4 starts though, mainly came off the bench. Again, we've got better options. Now this is the surprising one. Jordan Henderson to Real Madrid. 23.5 million. Yep, okay. He's been there for like, what, 10 years? 9-10 years now? And he was the captain. Again, we've upgraded the squad, so I felt like, why not freshen it up, get rid of some of the older folks. And yeah, so he went to Real Madrid. Then Tsimikas went to Inter, and this was like quite an unexpected one. I wasn't expecting him to leave. 37.5 million. I couldn't turn it down. So yeah, good profit on him. Again, more than double what we paid for him. So yeah, that was him gone. And that's what resulted in, obviously, as you can see, Serge Reguilon coming in. Danny Gomez, who we brought in last year, has gone out on loan with a mandatory fee, I think it is, for about 2 million, something like that. But yeah, again, one that was out on loan last year, we brought him in for 750 grand. Sent him out on loan, and I think we're getting more than double that again. And then, obviously, that's a youngster. As for the ins, let's go back to last season first. As you can see, we brought in Yves Bissouma, who I brought in originally as the replacement for Jordan Henderson. He was going to sort of like rotate with Henderson originally. Brought him in 40 million, and I think we're only paying like 10 million up front or something. Yeah, can rise to 50 million depending on clauses. I think that's a good bit of business. I think he's a good player. Then Pedri, 70 million, obviously going up to potentially 117. Again, this is mainly on instalments. Great bet. Great player to bring in. If we want to play with an attacking midfielder, he could play there. Retrain him to be the box-to-box, which is what I had been doing during pre-season. And then we decided, you know what, let's go for Jude Bellingham as well. He was really interested. Wanted to leave Dortmund. 85 million, yeah, going up to 140, but again, not much of this was paid up front. Just makes sense, really. I mean, he can be the proper ball-winning midfielder, or box to box, and he will probably be our main starter, I reckon, ahead of Yves Bissouma. So them two will rotate in that ball-winning midfield role. And then on to this season, obviously 3 freebies on free transfers. Kylian Mbappe we obviously already knew about because we arranged that back in January. But just a beast, going to play on the left. Him and Mane can rotate on that left-hand side. And Andrea Belotti, I had toyed with this one originally. But just knowing how good he is as a pressing forward, and I want to use Haaland more as a pressing forward this year as well. And knowing how good Belotti is, I think he can come in and be a great understudy to Erling Haaland. Which means Bobby Firmino, possibly third choice striker now. And Dan Axel Zagadou, good youngish French defender. 6'5" though. Jumping reach of 18, strength of 18, heading of 13. Be a threat from corners. Again, he's only going to be a squad player really. But on a free. Then we went and got Ansu Fati. I thought we needed someone out there young to like rotate with Mo Salah. So I thought, you know what, let's go get Ansu Fati. And 50 mil, again, installments, potentially going up to 100 mil. But for Ansu Fati, I think that's worth it in the long run. But again, he'll mainly probably play on the right, rotating with Mo Salah, as I said. But yeah, could potentially be sane on this right-hand side for us. Then obviously with the Simicast sale, we needed a new backup left-back. So I went in for 2. I went in for Goulon and I went in for Cucurella at Brighton, but they actually wanted stupid money for Cucurella. And then when he agreed, he wanted to be promised he would be played as an attacking midfield left, Ramdeuter. Well, no, I'm signing you to be a backup left back. So, and with Mbappe, Mane, Firmino, all ahead of him. And then the big one, I was like, you know what, we could do with a big marquee defensive signing. So we went in for Matthijs de Ligt. Only 22 years old. Him alongside Virgil van Dijk, I think will be amazing this season. Then 6'2", just a beast in defence, really. I think he can make a great partner, rotating with Joe Gomez. Yeah, 100 mil total, 150 mil potential cost. Yeah, that is it for the transfers. So I shall see you in a second, because in today's episode we do have Manchester City and Bournemouth in the Premier League. I'm not going to worry about the Super Cup. It's only the Super Cup. We're playing West Ham. We should win that, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to blast through this season. Because obviously I want to get season 2 finished for next Tuesday when the launch of the full game happens. And then obviously we will be having more Let's Plays. We'll be doing a non-League to Legend style save, starting with Bath City, I think it was we worked it out at. Yeah. And see how that goes. Right, it's a journeyman, non-League to Legend type save. Yeah, that will be our first save here on YouTube. But without further ado, let us go and meet the squad that will be playing Manchester City in this opening game of the season. Alright, here we are with the team that will be taking on Manchester City in this opening game. We're going with Alisson in goal, Robertson at left back, Van Dijk, new boy de Ligt, partnering him, and Trent on the right. Declan Rice at the base of midfield. Bellingham and Pedri as the two new central midfielders, which I think will be great. Pedri could always be swapped out for Curtis Jones, but that I think will be good. Maybe Suma there, Bellingham there. Fatty on the left today because Mbappe's still a couple of days out. But yeah, he'll be back in probably for the next match. Salah on the right, and then obviously Haaland through the middle, playing as a pressing forward now. But without further ado, she'll get straight into the match. See you in a second. Alright, and here we are, looking at the table. Obviously some teams have already played. Let's kick off. But yeah, we'll see how this new look team plays. The midfield I'm really excited for. Rice, Pedri and Bellingham as your three central midfielders. That excites me. Salah, great tackle there. Now Laporte. What are they going to do with this? Salah nicks it. Superb start to the season if we can get played in. Haaland! Oh, yes. The third goal of the season already, because obviously we've finished off the Club World Championship and obviously the Community Shield. Again, the Community Shield was obviously in that last episode at the end of the transfer special, which obviously we did win against Arsenal. Yeah, Haaland again. That man is just unstoppable. Rashford's been injured for Man United. Virgil, 2-0. Oh, Andy Robertson with the corner. Big Virgil at the near post. It's just immense. I mean, we could end up just walking this league again, which I hope we do. Yeah. What do you think of the transfer business we've done? I think it's going to be a nice team we've built. Right. So, I mean, De Ligt at the back. I did think about taking like Diaz on loan or something for like stupid money. I mean, can you imagine that? Diaz leaving City on loan or something? That would be crazy. Robertson, now Haaland, down to Ansu Fati. What can he do on this left-hand side? Back to Declan Rice. Now Jude Bellingham on his debut. Haaland off the post. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, what can we do with this? Pedro Porro. He's a good backup right back I would like to bring in. Him and Trent. It'd be stupid. Here's Andy Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Over to De Ligt. Yeah, Virgil's the new captain as well, with Henderson having gone. And we warned Milner we were going to take the vice captaincy off him, and he was fine with it. And Declan Rice is now the vice captain. Dressing room. Yep. Okay. That one. Straight back out there. I think may just be cruising to a nice victory here. We've got Fulham top of the table after the first game, like their first match. It's a good shout. Yeah. Got this. Right. After this highlight, we'll make some changes. Here's Virgil, Pedri, Robertson, Ansu Fati down this left-hand side. It's tackled now. Gabby Jesus. Valverde went to Man City in the end. Pretty sure it was Man UFC who were linked with him when I looked at him. Oh, good tackle by Haaland. Now Bellingham looks to play for Gossens, cut it out. Now hoofed upfield. Trent just charging down his right side into Bellingham. Now Salah. Declan Rice now. No Salah again. Played over to Robertson. Now acres of space. I've been closed down. Can he get across in? It is. It is Haaland. Haaland makes it free. Come on. His second of the night. Right. What changes can we make? I was thinking of taking him off and bringing Belotti on, but Take Ansu Fati off. And then Bobby Firmino can go out there. I want to have a look at Suma. So that'll be our 2 changes for now. It's Robertson. This was superbly played. Just ran right to the byline, whipped in. Haaland on the volley with his left foot. Yep, we'll continue with him, and Edison stood no chance. Grealish and Sterling have gone off for Fernandinho and Foden. Alright then, Pedro Porro's gone off for Cancelo. And then our last change. Gonna mix it up. Lotti's gonna come on for Salah. You're gonna play as the advanced forward, as the pressing forward. Advanced. We'll go like that. Well, no, Bobby will go through there actually. Go like that. Change it up for the last 10 minutes. Get Belotti up front alongside Erling Haaland. See what happens. Drop a bit of praise right in the injury time. Yeah. Nice bit of business done there. 3-0 at home to Man City. Start the season as we mean to go on. Pleased with the performance, but we need to move on and not allow ourselves to become too comfortable. Yeah. That's that. Elsewhere, Man U FC beat Chelsea 2-1. Brentford beat Villa 2-1. Fulham won 3-0. Newcastle won 3-0. Maxi Gomez hat-trick. 3-2 against Burnley. Nice. Good results there for teams. Yeah, obviously Haaland starting the season as he means to go on by looks of it. Guardiola disappointed at humbling defeat. A bad day at the office, then Pep didn't begin to play as well as we're capable of. Disappointed in every department. Has not clicked. Made his debut. Obviously the others have made their debuts in other competitions. Yeah, pleased with the form. But shall we back for that Bournemouth match? Alright then, here we are with the squad that will be taking on Bournemouth in this second match. So we're going with Alisson in goal, same back four of Robertson, Van Dijk, De Ligt, Trent, Rice, and this time Basuma in as the ball winner, Bellingham as the box-to-box. Mbappe is back in on the left. So Fati's moving over to the right, and we've dropped Salah to the bench. Purely because, well, Salah's 30 now. Still worth a bomb. Yeah, I want to give Fati some game time. And then against Bournemouth's a great chance. Obviously, Haaland up top again. I was tempted to play Belotti. Should I? Yeah, let's give Belotti a run out. You know? Why not? Yeah, that is the team that is going to face Bournemouth today. See you in a second, down at pitchside. Alright, and here we are, down at pitchside. Ready for the match. Interested to see how Belotti does. I think he might take some time to settle in. But Mbappe, Fati supported him. Both cutting in from the wings. It could be good. Any time will tell. Let's demand more. We should be doing better than this. They're basically matching us formation for formation. They're too attacking because we are home. Lottie actually having a poor game. Here's Trent. Virgil. Big Virgil makes it 1-0. We like to see. Oh, Virgil van Dijk. Oh. Trent whips it in. Virgil's there. Lottie's just behind him. Simple header. Right. Not the best of first halves. Not happy. Lottie apparently seems demotivated. He's been the worst player on the pitch for us, I think. Pretty much. Some Mbappe. Suma. Driving in. Plays it out to Trent. Whips it in. There's Fatty. Just over the bar from Ansu Fati. Yeah, 6.5. He's our worst player on the pitch. Delict's not having a good game either, weirdly. Robertson. In again. Looking for Beloit. Here's Bellingham. Shoots from range. Oh, what a strike from Jude Bellingham. His first goal for Liverpool. Superbly taken. Straight through everyone in the penalty area to that bottom corner. It was a well-taken strike. Yeah, here's Robertson. Headed clear by Billing. Bellingham grabs it, just shoots. The bend on that. That was superb. And that's what we can expect from Jude Bellingham. Robertson, Virgil, just over the bar, nearly 3-0. Yeah, just cruising again. So, alright, let's make some changes. Who should we bring on this time? Let's bring Sergio. Can come on for Robertson. Don't save the yellow card, risk of a red card. Let's bring Ansu Fati off, who's not having a great game. No Salah. Lottie's not having a great game, so Erling can come on. When you bring in Erling Haaland off the bench, Bournemouth must be like, oh no, we were hoping we weren't going to see him today. Yeah. So, good start to the season. Obviously, it's going to be a very, very tight season as well. Second season with obviously the Winter World Cup. Mbappe now on the break. Charging through. Mbappe looks to play Haaland through, but Haaland nicks it though. Haaland shoots and scores. Erling Haaland. 3-0. This was well played by Mbappe. Just Treasury looks to play Haaland in, but Holgate cut it out. And then when they try playing back to Holgate, Haaland just nips in and nicks it. And then just blasts it in that top corner. Yeah, now Trent. It's Haaland again. Oh, Erling Haaland, a brace again. Oh, this man is on fire. I think he could even end up breaking his goal tally that he did last season. Yeah, that puts us top of the table. Joint with Newcastle. Interesting. We'll have a look at what business Newcastle actually did in the summer as well, shall we? That'll be interesting to see if they spent big this summer. So yeah, Mbappe makes debut. Trent was superb. Alright, let's take a look at Newcastle, shall we? Transfer history. So what did he do last year? So obviously, last year, Paulinho, Neco Williams, Maxi Gomez, Oscar, then Lucas Digne, Diego Carlos from Sevilla. And in January, they brought in Chris Mepham, Milenkovic, and Hull. Obviously, they managed to get rid of Joe Linton, John Joe Shelby, Kieran Clark, Jeff Hendrick went out on loan. Wilbur Fernandez went out on loan. But then this year, they only spent 69 million and only raked in 4.9. Two left. Dummett left on a free. The sales went to Everton as part exchange, so that was for Iwobi by the looks of it. Fabian Shaw went to West Brom. Fernandez left. Kraft left. Manquillo left to Everton. He brought in this Altai Baindia goalkeeper. Doesn't look too bad. Drop him a scout just to see what he's like. Hector Herrera on a free. That's a good deal for a team like Newcastle. Good midfielder. Get a year or two out of him. Nordi Mukiele. That's a good signing. Fullback, centre back. Great young signing for them. I like McKee. The one I'd look at possibly. Alex Iwobi, obviously, that part exchange deal. And then Mark Albrighton. Again, another veteran. Get a year or two out of him. Quite a good signing. Yeah, they've done some alright business. So tactics. So this is how they're going to line up, supposedly. Altai, Diego, Carlos Milenkovic, Migueli, Guerrero, and Longstaff. Got Sean or Matty? Matty. What if they released Sean? Might have done. I don't see him in the squad. So Maximin left, Iwobi through the middle, Oscar on the right, and Maxi Gomez up top. Yeah, that's how Newcastle are lining up. Now, some interesting things. Brendan Rodgers still manager. Good. Alright, but again, if you are enjoying the series, boys and girls, do make sure you are hitting that thumbs up because it does help us. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button because that helps me out, helps bring more people in, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications as well. But I shall see you all on the flip side. Bye.